Joe never answered his phone.
Yes, they did. Next stop is
Sorry, the plane.
So impressive and beautiful.
We're leaving St. François.
So we are now driving through Pointe, through Saint François a little bit, and you can see a lot of beautiful flowers on the side. We have a lot of bougainvilliers in French, bougainvilliers or something like that in English. I don't know how to pronounce it in English.
Bougainvillea.
Bougainville. I just stick to French, you know what I mean. And besides we have hibiscus, the red flowers, hibiscus flowers, and yellow ones, they are called alamanda. And over here in Saint François it rains rarely, hardly ever. Unfortunately today you get all rain of the whole month, I guess. No, that is why we have a lot of beautiful flowers, and it's very colorful on this side, on the island. And so we're gonna stop, we're gonna see of course also the golf court, and I think there's even a tour from your cruise for people who want to play golf. Usually all the cruises offer a trip to the golf court. So
I got one like one day. Are you?
Did I talk photo?
Yeah. $20. She just didn't have ring. She had like a $5 bill and then a couple of ones in the machine. But they tried it.
yeah, so here we are in front of the golf court I just mentioned. It's just right there, and right opposite of it is a casino. So if you want to play another round of golf at night, you can come here and double your money. No, but seriously, it's one of the biggest casinos in Guadeloupe. There are not too many of them, but of course here, where you have a lot of tourists, they also put a nice little casino to play some games at night. And we're now going to go to this very beautiful point, and it's just one road that leads to the end of the island. It's 8 kilometers long approximately, so in 15 minutes we should be there. And what is very nice here is, I haven't mentioned it, like most of the people who live here are Catholic, so they just celebrate, of course, all the Catholic holidays. And a special tradition is for Easter holiday, and it's actually also the only period, c'est bon, of the year where you are allowed to do camping on the beach. And for the whole weekend, like they arrive at the airport I mentioned before, a little airport of Saint François. Of course, we have a big airport in Pointe where the transatlantic airplanes arrive, but this one is a small one, and some people use it also to go to La Desirade, Marie-Galante, and the other small islands around. What we're seeing here now on the right and left hand side is my absolute favorite tree of the island. It's called the flame tree, or flamboyant. It is now not so impressive because it just has these green fern leaves, but in summer days when it blossoms, the color of the flowers are so colorful and very beautifully red that it's called the flame tree because it looks like it. And I don't know if you've seen it before, but it's just very, very beautiful. And it builds a nice alley here all this way towards the next turn. So the point that we're going to is the most eastern point, and if we translate it, it's called Castle Point. Usually you could, with a certain logic, expect there to be a castle, but unfortunately I need to disappoint you. There's no castle, nothing like that. The name is still a leftover of earlier days. There was a congregation here of the Capuchins, and they had a community that was called Community of the Castle, and that is actually where the name is coming from. And what we have here as a memory of this period is a big cross that is on top of the cliff, and it was a gift in 1951 for the 100th century celebration of this congregation of the castle. There's a little hike where people can walk up to it to get on top of the cliff to see the cross and a beautiful view of the half island of Grand-Terre and also the neighbor islands Mariganon and La Desirade. And if the weather is very nice, you can see Petite-Terre as well. La Desirade, this island that we're going to see from even from this point where we stop, is if you translate it, it's called the Desired Island, because in 1493 Columbus, after his second travel over the Atlantic Ocean, discovered this island first. So he was very happy that he found some land after quite a while on the ocean, and that's why he called it Desired Island. From there he saw that there's more land to be discovered because it's not far at all, so he kept on going, and then in November 1493 he landed here in Cap-Terre and discovered La Guadeloupe. He gave the name Guadeloupe to the island because before the island was called Caruquera, and so Columbus gave it another name, and he gave the name because he promised some monks in a town in Spain called Guadalupe that he would name an island after them. So our beautiful butterfly island was named after this town in Spain, Guadeloupe. Yeah, and on this Desired Island, this is actually part of Guadeloupe, and there are already approximately 600, 700 people who live there. It's very tiny, very small. There's just one street that that goes through the island with a couple of stores, and besides there are just houses and landscape. It's very dry over there, so you don't have many palm trees. I went there a couple of times to do some hiking and discovering, but I only stay one weekend and then it's too small and too boring, so I gotta go back. But if you're into yoga and relaxing and finding peace and quiet, that is definitely a place to be. And of course over here as well you have these ferries going from Saint-François to the desired island, because there's not much working fields, so people who live there need still to go to work, so they're coming with the ferry to Saint-François. And most of the time they have their car parked right here in Saint-François, so they are flexible when they get to the mainland here in Grand-Terre. So when we get to Pointe de Chateaux, it's to the castle point. It's going to be a very nice view, but I just want to ask you to, if you get out of the bus, to stay on the solid ground so you can take some pictures from there, because I don't know how the weather is. The sea looked quite calm, but you never know. At Pointe de Chateaux it might be rough sea as well. So sometimes you have high waves that hit that come closer to land as expected, and sometimes people get soaked with water, and we would like to avoid that today. We already got the water from above, so. And what you could try, or they usually I say as a refreshment, because wear a hat, if you're wearing a hat, watch it, let it fly off. And then we are here for 20 minutes. The bus driver is just going to park right here on the bus parking spot, I think. And so now it's 10:34.